This is Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. You only live once. Now, yes, my Paper Mario You Only Live Once run is still going on the channel, but it is over. Now, whether that means I successfully completed it or failed it, whether I have to do it again or not, that all remains to be seen. But Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, I figure I would start up and, upload along with the Paper Mario You Only Live Once challenge, just to get some more Paper Mario content on my channel and also, keep things moving. And so, plus, I love the Thousand-Year Door. Even if this opening sequence and the prologue of 20-30 minutes is a bit boring to me by this point, but that's okay. So, You Only Live Once. For those of you who haven't seen my Paper Mario You Only Live Once run, essentially what it is it's just Mario has a single health bar. That basically I can't increase my health except through max HP. I can increase my max HP to increase how much health I have, but besides that, there's no healing of HP. There's no mushrooms. There's no inns or heart blocks. I mean, I can still use those to recover FP, but for HP, it doesn't affect it. And so with the Thousand-Year Door, there are a few differences, though. And once I hit 0, by the way, that means the run is over. No restarting at the last save or anything like that. That means the run is over. But a few differences between the Thousand-Year Door and Paper Mario. First off is that I cannot upgrade my HP 2 levels in a row. So, because the Thousand-Year Door has such a high cap on HP, I could, in theory, just go HP only for this and make this run, I mean, not super easy, but easier than it would be. And not that You Only Live Once is super hard for this game or anything like that, but still, it's more difficult with lower HP, obviously, because you have to be a lot more careful. So, with that in mind, I've limited myself to not being able to upgrade HP 2 level ups in a row. I can upgrade HP and then something else, and then go back to HP and something else. I can upgrade HP and then go a few levels without upgrading HP again, but when I upgrade HP after that, I can't start, upgrading HP in a row to make up for things. No, I basically have to think about, how I want to do this as far as upgrading it and making it make sense. I'm only allowed to buy 1 boost sheet from the shop and 1 from Charlieton. So one of the things in my no damage run that made the last couple chapters of that incredibly easy is I could just buy boost sheets. And that makes most runs pretty easy, to be honest. So, at least the ones that you can do that in. So, with that said, to avoid doing that, and avoid kind of cheating my way through the last couple of chapters, boost sheets, again, 1 from the shop, 1 from Charlieton, and pretty much wherever I can find out in the overworld. And that's it. So I think maybe there's 3 or 4 I can think of that I'll be able to use then in that case, but I've got to decide, do I want to save that for the Shadow Queen? Do I want to use them on Magnus 2.0? Do I want to use them on any of the other bosses in Chapter 8, like Gloomtail or Shadow Sirens? Like, there is a lot to consider. I can use Repel Capes, as much as I want or as much as I can find. I don't know if there's a shop you can buy them at. But, yeah, it's going to be going to be a bit tricky with that as well, because some of those bosses do a high amount of damage, especially Magnus. So, and the Shadow Queen's Wave 2 is something I have to consider. We'll see what happens when I get to those. So, the other thing too is that, and this is going to be different from this, okay. It's going to be different from Paper Mario, is that Thousand-Year Door has HP for enemies. I mean, not enemies, for partners. It doesn't have HP for enemies, but that's the same as Paper Mario. Thousand-Year Door has HP for partners. So partners basically fall under the you only live once rules as well, where I can upgrade their max HP through upgrading them to boost their health, but besides that, no healing whatsoever will count towards their, towards their true HP. As far as how I'm going to keep count of it on screen, I'm not sure yet. I haven't really thought that much out. And that's the other thing about this run as opposed to the Paper Mario run. Like, Paper Mario, whether I complete it or not, I put a lot of thought into that run, preparing for that run. And, as far as like what HP I'd be at certain points probably, and making sure that I could definitely do it. For 1,000 Year Door, I have planned nothing for this. Like, I've done no preparation whatsoever. I may take a look at, some, boss stats and everything before I go into them. But I really haven't even... I haven't thought about, like what HP I'll be at by the time I get to someone like Magnus or the Shadow Queen or anything like that. Like, it hasn't even crossed my mind. So, and that's my choice to go into this run like that. I could prepare for it, but after doing all the preparation for Paper Mario, I really didn't want to repeat that. Plus, I'm also more knowledgeable of the 1,000 Year Door, I think. Better at the 1,000 Year Door because I've played it a lot more than Paper Mario, so hopefully I don't really need to look up as much as I did for Paper Mario, but we'll see. I'm allowed to look things up, obviously, but just I haven't done any like pre-planning prior to the run like I did for Paper Mario. And the final thing I want to say is for the Glitz Pits. Once I get to that, I need to what the hell was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if Grodus, not Grodus, what the hell is his name? Grubba ends up giving me like some type of, stipulation for the match, for, whatever match I'm in, that I have to take damage, or I have to that I have to like wait 5 turns to attack the enemy, or some other stipulation. I think that's, does he even do like wait 5 turns? I know you have to beat an enemy in like 5 turns or so, but basically if you give me some type of stipulation that I can't beat, I can beat, but like it really affects You Only Live Once, or could affect it like gravely, which something like taking damage 3 times or 5 times from an enemy could, then I am going to reset the game and try and get a different stipulation. That's the only case in this whole run where I'll reset the game, because I'm not gonna lose the run to that type of bullshit. So, I think I've covered pretty much everything. Mario's true HP will be on screen somewhere. I may also just keep the active partner's true HP on screen as well. I might just call it like P true HP or something like that. Or AP for active partner true HP. I'm not sure exactly yet, because I don't think I can fit all the partners on screen. So, as far as like text, so I'll see how that ends up going. Got the coins back, so we are all set to go. I think that's gotta be it. There's really nothing else to discuss. I just want to make sure I get everything out of the way now before. Yeah, let me put the star piece that's over here while I'm thinking about it. But yeah, so here we go. You Only Live Once, the 1,000 Year Door. And obviously the difference as well between this and the Paper Mario run is this one I'm doing voice commentary, you can tell by now, and Paper Mario had text commentary. I like changing my runs up a little bit, so in case you couldn't tell by now, sometimes I'll do text, sometimes I'll do voice, sometimes I won't do any commentary, but I'll just show boss battles, like, I don't know, keeps things interesting for me. I don't know how, anybody who watches my channel would think or prefer one or the other cares that I change it up a bit, but just like, you know, even just editing, like, you know, like sometimes like I'll edit text commentary and, you know, and like I'm doing for Paper Mario right now, I'm editing, you know, the parts that I've left, and so kind of gets tiring, you know, having to type things out. And then I go to something like this where I'll do voice commentary, which usually I do cut up, you know, and edit. But actually with this run, because of the way it is, you only live once, I don't really want to edit too much or, you know, anything. I want to keep this as straight going as I possibly can. So I may not edit even anything in this run, you know, or cut anything. So this might be very easy just to put up on YouTube, and the only thing I have to put in are the true HP counters and keep up with that. But besides that, it should be a cinch, actually. Oh wait, hang on a second. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. Do you two know about your action commands? You two do know about your action commands, don't you? And then of course they already put you on nope, so if you press A, you hit nope, and if you press B, you hit nope, so you have to hit up and then hit, of course. Oh, Professor Franklin, trying to trick us like that. Okay, let me just make sure I have, okay, good. There's really not a whole lot of point in saving. The only reason I do it so much is just in case something like the power goes out or the recording stops or something like that. That does happen every once in a while here, so, but beyond that, there's really not much of a point in saving until I'm actually done with the part. But anyway, let's get on to the first real battle. Actually, that Crump battle was a real battle, but not like it was difficult or anything. Okay, so for this one, to avoid taking HP, essentially, I'm gonna try and avoid super guarding if I can, until maybe I get the simplifier badges. I think there's one. I think there's one out there, maybe two. I'm not sure, but basically, I take care of this first Goomba, and because the Spike Goomba does 2 damage, guarding it only would make me take 1 damage, so I will take care of him, and I will guard this guy. There we go, easy. I could have tattled too. I may as well have, but nah, doesn't matter. So, yeah, there we go. Run off. Run off, fools. You are no match for the great Super Mario. So, let's head down. These Goombas here are good for getting some early star points because you can basically kill them without taking damage. You just first strike them and you're good. You don't even really have to first strike them. Actually, the Spike Goomba you do. I mean, failing the hammer action command is pretty sad, but you know, if you failed that, then I would take damage. But besides that, like these guys, like I just jump on them once. Even if I went into battle with them, I just jump on them once with Mario, and then jump on once with Goombella, and then that's it. Get this to sell at the shop, because I am allowed to do that. I don't know if I really need to, but you know, there are badges I'm going to be selling. That'll be useless to me. Yeah, so just some, you know, some nice, easy star points. Not much else to really say about that. Oh, let me grab that. Alright. We're gonna get some more nice and easy star points in just a minute. First, let's get a star piece. And we'll take care of you later. Alright, so these guys. That other one might first strike me. Basically, I'm going to play a battle like this safe. These guys only attack the front row, so I'm going to put Goombella out there. And they only do 1 damage, so I'm putting Goombella out there. And guarding. Defending. This way, even if I fail the guard, she doesn't take any damage. But I got the guard. Yeah, so that's just kind of things that I'm thinking about. I'm treating it like a no damage run. But the difference between this and no damage is no damage, like, I could go in and I could reset if I mess anything up. Like, you know, I didn't have to let whatever happened actually stand. In this case, in this run, I actually have to. So I have to go into boss battles and stuff with the perfect setup in mind. And if I don't, I could have gang screwed up. And even some of the ones I did in no damage, like, they didn't go perfectly, or, you know, or even the success runs I did have could have really been messed up, you know, with a failed super guard or something like that. So I'm definitely going to take damage in this run. This isn't no damage, but I'm hoping to limit it as much as humanly possible. Got the key there. I also want to level up as much as possible to get my HP up as much as possible. So, well, I don't know if I'm going to go my HP up as much as possible, but I kind of have a system in place at this point, and maybe I'll change my mind at some point, but where I'll keep my HP, like obviously right now it's 10 out of 10, but where I'll try to keep my HP maybe like above 30, like my normal HP, you know, whatever I'm at, which, you know, may involve increasing my max HP if I go below that at any point. But again, I also have to keep in mind I can only level up every other level at best, so we'll see how it goes. The first chapter I'm not really worried about at all. I mean, Hooktail a little bit. Yes, I get it, it's terrible. But I'm also not, like, really worried about her. I can get the attack FX R badge to weaken her. I think she still does damage, though, even after the first hit. So, I don't know, maybe I'll use Courage Shell on Mario or something and hope that she only attacks him. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That's my catchphrase. We will see how it goes. Come on, let me go. I want to get this part over with and get on to chapter 1. Yes, what was with all those crazy lights? I wonder. I guess we'll go back to your lab to find out. Alright, let's get through this. And just this... I think I mentioned this in one of my runs, but like, I haven't gone through this text in so long that I don't even really know exactly what they're saying. Like, I know he mentions Petal Meadows because that's where we're about to go. I know, obviously, he mentions Peach because I see the picture there. I know he mentions something about the map, and... But exactly what he's saying, I don't know. Could be something important or not, and interesting or not. It's just been so long. Just a moment. I found something. And I don't want to get yours. Now see this specimen here? I could fight him now. He's not that hard to super guard. It would be a bit risky though. It would be very risky right now, so I'm gonna not do that. I'm not that desperate for star points. So... Oh, I didn't? Oh, good thing you told me, Gubella. I actually really did forget it. I want to equip it. I'm gonna need it for Blooper. So, Dazzle, let me just take a look at what badges you have. Alright, so... Basically, the badges I'm gonna want to get here are Power Plus and Power Plus P, Flower Saver and Flower Saver P, Quick Change, maybe Flower Finder, I'm not sure on that yet. All these heart badges are useless to me. And Happy Flower maybe, Pretty Lucky, so pretty much everything besides these. So, I don't really desperately need the Power Plus P badges, or Flower Saver P, but those will help. Mainly I want the stuff for Mario. I could get Chill Out right now. I do like Chill Out for these type of runs where where either I'm not supposed to take damage or I want to take as little damage as possible. Yeah, you know what, I'll get it now. Actually, there's a star piece right here. Let's equip it, and we are all good to go. I could get those heart badges though, like if I get enough star points or star pieces, to sell them. But that I don't think I'm going to be doing. Well, no, what am I saying? I am going to be doing it. Just not going to be doing it anytime soon. Like, as in this part or the next part or the next part after that, because I'm just not going to get to it. And I'm going to put the prologue all in one part, this full prologue, but I'll probably divide, like, the chapters up like I do for Paper Mario into, like, 10, 15-minute, you know, parts. You remember what Professor Franklin told us, right? You can press Y to change our attack order. I can, can't I? Or maybe I'll do each chapter in one whole part. I don't know. Those are gonna be long parts. I'll think about it. So first things first, let us actually I'm gonna have to envelop Fire Flower you. So Blooper has 12 HP. I think. And I know his tentacles have 3. Fire Flower always takes them out. And so if he has 12, he's down to 9, so let's do this. It's down to 7. It's down to 5. It's down to 3. And of course I get the bingo now. I guess it'll fill up my crowd, so that's nice. Actually, no, it doesn't even fill up the crowd, so okay. That was the one good thing that could have come from that. And let's head bonk. And one more jump to end it. I didn't need to do a double jump, but I did it anyway. Clearly. So, bloop, bloop, bloop. Get out of my face, and I am going to Chapter 1. Good thing Goombella doesn't take damage. That would really suck if partners took damage on that. Alright, let's head on down.